What you see there behind me is a moonshine still. A Cannon County company recently paid a visit to Red Boiling Springs for the Folk Medicine Festival, and they filled us in on how they make moonshine. Let's talk about your business. How did it first get its name? What's the history of what y'all do?
Well, what I did all my lifetime, I was my granddaddy, my uncles, and my brothers. I have 3 brothers, and we all were moonshiners, far as I know, on both sides of my family. On my mama's side, I real close to my granddaddy and my uncles. We live out there on what they call Short Mountain Road, not far from the Short Mountain Moonshine deal.
In Cannon County?
Cannon County. Okay. And with my daddy, back in the Depression, I was told, I'm the youngest son, and back in the Depression, when nobody couldn't buy sugar, my daddy, he'd get out, they share crop to have a plate to wheel, and my daddy would raise sugar cane, and he would make that sogging up and sweeten the bars in with the sugar cane, the sogging, and make moonshine with it. And he done real good for himself. He got in with some Light brothers, and they were from Redmond and Watertown, and they was older than my daddy. One of them boys went up north, and got him a job, and the other one stayed around here, and they would take my daddy moonshine out up north, and my daddy bought his first home in the Depression by knowing how to make sugar cane and use the sogging for the sugar.
Now, did your daddy teach you how to make moonshine?
Oh yeah, my daddy did, and my brothers.
Now, what's the secret in making good moonshine? What do you have to do?
Well, the first thing you got to really be interested in what you do to make good moonshine. You're out in the wood making moonshine, you would take a big chance of getting caught, and sometimes you get in too big a hurry, and you could let your water get too hot in your condenser and mess the whole thing up, get a bad taste by letting it shoot steam through the condenser. Beer is pretty well, you can have a good beer, good mash and good beer, and mess it up by running it too hot, too quick, and being in a hurry to get away from the still. If you stay at the still 5 minutes too long, hey, you could be caught, But, you got to be where you got to take chances and try to make the best moonshine. We would use, my daddy always said that you can't make on pure copper, and make sure you got a good copper pot, good thumper, and good condenser. And a lot of people use a warm, and that is something cheaper, but it will make the good moonshine that a condenser will do. It won't heat the water up quick. And if you heat that water up and you don't go to the pane and get more water to pour in your condenser bar to cool it down, that's where you're going to make a bad tasting moonshine, because it ever shoot steam out where the alcohol coming out at. If it ever shoot steam, you have messed that jug up. And the moonshiner will go ahead and sell it, and it won't hurt nobody, it won't kill you, but it would give a different taste, and the jug of moonshine that haven't never shot steam. So it is really important to make sure that you keep that water cold, and that steam will condense itself into a good alcohol.
Can I ask you, if it's not a family secret, maybe it might be, but what ingredients do you use to make your moonshine?
Well, which I got it right here to show people. I use good cornmeal. Okay. And I use like a capping, which back in them days, a lot of people had hogs, and wasn't no trouble getting shorts. That is a waste of a brand from wheat, oat, something like that. And you use enough of the short to make a cap on it, so you get a cap about an inch deep. And what it would do, it would hold the heat down in the bar to make it work good. That's about the only thing I know that capping is good for. It won't make no more moonshine. It won't change the taste in it. The only way it would change the taste in it, when you take the beer out, put it on your pot, you always need to put, if you run a 50-gallon of mash, a beer, you make 5 gallons of moonshine, which is about all you're gonna make on a 50-gallon of beer. You use good corn and good sugar, about 5 gallons. A seat is the most you're gonna make. I always use good cane sugar. Now you use the old cheap sugar, you ain't gonna make enough. You won't make a lot of alcohol. So that's the good part about getting you good sugar, which I try to use domino, and good cornmeal. And the thing about it that happened, and took me a while to figure out what I was doing wrong, and made a lot of moonshiners quit by the time have changed a lot. A long time ago, people would put corn out, and they would put it from 14 to 16 inches apart. And then everybody wanted, they make 50 to 75 bushels of corn, and then everybody wanted to make more corn, so they would put the corn real close together, which was about 3 to 4 inches, almost sew it. Well, they draw a big eel of corn, maybe 150 bushels per acre. It would drown good here in Tennessee and Cannon County. But what it do to everybody, it don't put a big heart in the corn. You got to have the big heart in that corn. If you don't have a big heart, you ain't gonna make a lot of alcohol. We've been open about 4 years now, 4.5 or something. We ain't everywhere yet, but we out there getting out farther every year.
How much fun do you have with this? You've been doing it for 60 years. Obviously, you still like doing it, I would think.
Well, yeah, if it's something that was in my founding for years, and I guess I'm the only one. I know for sure I'm the only one. I'm a founder, kept doing it, so I guess I'm a black sheep in the founder, they call. I've enjoyed doing it. I've been bun up, in 92, stayed in the bun center in Nashville for 17 days, and I come out back and got doing it again, and it's just something I enjoy. And what I do, I make a lot of it to give to my friends too. You know, I don't have to have the money out of it. I do it because I like to do it. Knowing what you're doing and do it the right way, and that's the key to it.
Short Mountain Distillery offers free tours and tastings. You can call the Cannon County business at 615-216-0830 for more information. Reporting from Red Boiling Springs, Barry Hyatt, NCTV.